There was so much build up to this game. We heard about it for a year leading up to it, and then all the pomp and circumstance today. We had a really cool flyover, fireworks throughout the entire game. In the spirit of sports betting, guys, guess who the favorite is already in Vegas next year to win the Super Bowl once again? Yeah, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. The fans slowly trickling in here. The doors are open, but in an hour and a half, this place is going to be absolutely bananas. Joe Flacco is known as a calm and collected player who never deviates from that persona. So the football world took notice on Sunday when he made some passionate comments about the Broncos' struggles on offense. You know those amusement park signs that say you have to be this tall to ride this ride? We need one for John Elway that says you have to be this tall to play quarterback for the Denver Broncos, because if we know one thing about John Elway, we know he loves a tall quarterback.
You know Lindsay too. She's always
got her finger on the pulse of everything that's viral.
Here's Lindsay live now outside Hard Rock Stadium.
It was such a beautiful day in Miami here, and then of course, as we're talking to you guys on TV all night, the rain just coming in. So luckily I have an umbrella that could fit me, Aristea, Jeremy, I think Dave Frazier. So now the main parts of the Broncos staff are complete, with Fangio, Donatel, and Scangarello all in place. Yes, it sounds like a Ninja Turtles reboot, and everyone's already made that joke, but it's still funny because it's true. Keeping an eye on Mahomes, typically a good game plan for opposing teams, and it's worked the last 2 weeks for Kansas City's opponents. The Chiefs have lost 2 in a row. The Broncos, of course, meanwhile, have won 2 in a row. We just saw a very acrobatic touchdown catch from Devon Brown. Devon, how did you hang on to that ball?
We worked that in practice, and I was just holding it for dear life.
The first time I did a broadcast from here, they told me, oh, don't worry, the puck never comes there. We had 3 fly in, and the athletic trainer got hit in the face, so this time I jokingly asked the equipment guys if I could have a helmet. The Broncos take their search for win number 1 on the road next week, and it will not be easy. Charger star running back Melvin Gordon just ended his holdout. He should make his season debut next week in Los Angeles. At Empower Field at Mile High, I'm Lindsay Joy.
Fox 31 Sports.
After their first 2 wins, there was no question the Avs are heating up. But tonight would be their biggest challenge of the young season when they hosted another unbeaten team, the Boston Bruins. And it was the Bruins that jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Back come the Avs. Late first on the power play, Nathan McKinnon taps it in on the rebound. It is a 2-1 game. Fast forward to the third. We're tied at 2. Watch Andre Burakovsky stops, spins, shoots, and scores. That is your game winner. Gabe Landeskog would add an empty netter as the Avs win it 4-2. Little Halloween treat for those of you wanting to see Michael Porter Jr. on the floor. He scored the first basket of his NBA career in the first quarter. Played 21 minutes, had 15 points tonight. But for the most part, the Pelicans dominated this one. Third quarter, Nuggets getting sloppy on offense, and Brandon Ingram makes him pay on the other end of the floor, throwing it down there. He had 25 tonight. This one got out of hand in the fourth. The Pelicans going to win it 122-107. 2 weeks, 2 touchdowns in a 49ers uniform for Emmanuel Sanders. The former Bronco found the end zone tonight on a short 1-yard pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. 49ers went on to win 28-25. They continue to surprise everyone with an 8-0 record. There are 2 8-0 teams in the NFL. It's the Patriots and the Niners.
Well, he wound up on a great team.
Yeah, it worked out for Emmanuel Sanders, didn't it? You don't have to be a math whiz to know that Fran Beliebe is one of a kind.
She is going to be the greatest player to ever play her. She has taken everything to another level.
The first time I actually dunked was probably spring of freshman year.
Now a senior, Fran hadn't dunked in a game since her sophomore season. Then Wednesday night happened. An unforgettable moment that has since been viewed millions of times.
I just had my teammates just sending me screenshots of different people who have been talking about it.
She's a viral sensation, but the most sensational thing about Fran has nothing to do with basketball.
She is so brilliant that I think that's the reason she picks up the concepts and masters the concepts right, but she can see what exactly needs to be done.
She studies the game the same way that she studies for her challenging classes.
This morning I had a final for calculus that was really stressful.
And she's a rare talent in the classroom. She scored a 35 on her ACT, just 1 off a perfect score. She's so focused on her academics that after she finishes playing at Stanford, she doesn't want to play basketball professionally.
I want to be a pediatrician. I feel like my calling isn't, I'm inspiring people now, but I feel being a doctor, you inspire more.
It's hard to deny that Fran Beliebe was born to play basketball, and there will always be those who root for her to have a long playing career.
To what she could do for girls around the world, it's fun. I let her enjoy this gift God gave her. That's why I, as a basketball coach, love it.
Whatever her future holds, Fran Beliebe has already changed the game and shown the world that limits do not exist. Lindsay Joy, Fox 31.